Bob, I can I everything else. Alice balls have zero to me 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 to you and I. That passage looks like nonsense. But what if I told you this nonsense was the discussion of what might be the most sophisticated negotiation software on the planet? Negotiation software that had learned and evolved to get the best deal possible with more speed and efficiency and perhaps hidden nuance than you or I ever could, because it is. This conversation occurred between two AI agents developed inside Facebook. At first, they were speaking to each other in plain old English. But then researchers realized they'd made a mistake in programming. There was no reward to sticking to English language, says Dhruv Batra, visiting research scientist from Georgia Tech at Facebook AI Research Fair. As these two agents competed to get the best deal, a very effective bit of AI versus AI dogfighting researchers have dubbed a generative adversarial network. Neither was offered any sort of incentive for speaking as a normal person would. So they began to diverge, eventually rearranging legible words into seemingly nonsensical sentences. Agents will drift off understandable language and invent code words for themselves, says Batra, speaking to a now predictable phenomenon that's been observed again and again and again. Like if I say, the 5 times, you interpret that to mean I want 5 copies of this item. This isn't so different from the way communities of humans create shorthands. Screenshot, courtesy Facebook. Indeed, humans have developed unique dialects for everything from trading pork bellies on the floor of the mercantile exchange to hunting down terrorists as SEAL Team 6, simply because humans sometimes perform it or be not abiding to normal language conventions. So should we let our software do the same thing? Should we allow AI to evolve its dialects for specific tasks that involve speaking to other AIs to essentially gossip out of our earshot? Maybe it offers us the possibility of a more interoperable world, a more perfect place where iPhones talk to refrigerators that talk to your car without a second thought. The trade-off is that we, as humanity, would have no clue what those machines were actually saying to one another. We teach bots to talk, but we'll never learn their language. Facebook ultimately opted to require its negotiation bots to speak in plain old English. Our interest was having bots who could talk to people, says Mike Lewis, research scientist at FAIR. Facebook isn't alone in that perspective. When I inquired to Microsoft about computer-to-computer languages, a spokesperson clarified that Microsoft was more interested in human-to-computer speech. Meanwhile, Google, Amazon, and Apple are all also focusing incredible energies on developing conversational personalities for human consumption. They're the next wave of user interface, like the mouse and keyboard for the AI era. The other issue, as Facebook admits, is that it has no way of truly understanding any divergent computer language. It's important to remember, there aren't bilingual speakers of AI and human languages, says Batra. We already don't generally understand how complex AIs think because we can't really see inside their thought process. Adding AI to AI conversations to this scenario would only make that problem worse, but at the same time, it feels short-sighted, doesn't it? If we can build software that can speak to other software more efficiently, shouldn't we use that? Couldn't there be some benefit? Source images, Nikaitiv_Konstantin, iStock, Zazulinsky, iStock. Because, again, we absolutely can lead machines to develop their own languages. Facebook has 3 published papers proving it. It's definitely possible. It's possible that language can be compressed, not just to save characters, but compressed to a form that it could express a sophisticated thought, says Batra. Machines